Well, something else that people resolve to do, of course, get your finances in order. Please let me listen to this. Okay, it's really not out of the question, especially if you have the right information. Here with the right information, it's Mr. Travis Freeman of Four Seasons Financial Education in Creve Coeur. Welcome, sir.
Thank you for having me.
So you probably have awesome finances, don't you?
Oh, I've got all kinds of stuff. I've got all kinds of tips to give you from the heart.
Okay, good. So the first one is you want us to make a list. Why?
This is easy. All of a sudden, you spend a bunch of money on the credit cards on the holidays, and all the statements are rolling in.
Guilty.
The first thing you have to do is take them out, see where you're at, and you might see that you owe $5,000 on one and $500 on another card. I don't really care what the balances are, Julie. What I care about is what the interest rates are. What you're going to do is find out which one is the highest interest rate, tackle that one with as much money as you can. I don't care about the balances. Don't let that fool you. That's how you're going to save interest over time.
So even if you only have $500 on one and $5,000 maybe has a higher interest rate, you don't want me to like pay off the $500
nope.
one first?
And that's usually what we want to do. We want to go ahead and tackle it, but don't do it. Look at the interest rate.
Okay, and a good interest rate helper could be you can save money by transferring some balances.
Yeah, it's a tip. I say this is the last resort tip, if you will, but if you feel like you're going to have this credit card debt for a while, the whole year, for example, you might want to pay that 3 or 4% fee to transfer it to a 0% for a year, because if you leave it there, you might pay 20% if not more. Again, but it's a last resort item.
Okay, so this is a tough one, not adding more debt.
Yes, yes. So I'm sure, Julie, you've seen some people have a little bit too much fun during the holidays and they wind up with a hangover.
Yes.
What they might want to do then is when you think about this with credit cards, you just went through this spree, your credit cards have a hangover. You cannot continue to do that. So what you need to do, leave them at home, let them rest, give them an Advil, whatever you got to do. Do not take those credit cards out again. Do not put any more money on those until the balances are paid down to zero.
I know, and that is kind of easier said than done sometimes because you get depressed that you don't have enough money and then you want to go buy something. Yep. I know it doesn't make any sense.
You don't want that hangover, do you?
Don't have the hangover, so don't do it. Okay, so how about this? You can use your holiday bonus if you get one of those. That's cool.
This is an easy one. I mean, if you did get a holiday bonus, take that money. I know it's not paying you anything at the bank. Put it towards the credit cards. If you didn't get a bonus, maybe you're going to get a tax return pretty soon. Just take those lump sums and tackle that high interest debt as quick as you can.
I've used tax returns to pay off debt, and it just makes you feel so good.
It's not as much fun, but you got it.
Right. All right, so how about you can return some unused purchases?
You know, a couple years ago, my wife and I bought a food dehydrator, and I was so excited about this thing. I thought I'm going to have apple chips and beef jerky and all kinds of fun goodies. This thing sat around for months, and finally we agreed we need to take it back. We got our money back out of it, but if you purchase something you realize it's just going to collect dust, get it off your card, get the cash paid on the debt. Don't fool yourself 10 years later. You need to get rid of it.
And some people, even if you don't have your not credit card, but your receipt, they'll still take it back because they can look it up through your credit card or something like that.
You got it. Yep,
okay.
Definitely.
So how about this? Change your spending habits. That seems like an obvious one.
Well, I know this is a little tough to say, but for now, while you have that debt, you cannot buy wants, you can only buy needs. So no matter what you're going to purchase, if it's a big item or a small item, you look at that item and say, do I want it or do I need it? If it's a want, you cannot buy it. Again, I want to make sure these debts are gone so that you can focus on your big goals for the long term.
And then track your progress.
Yeah, this is an easy one. Celebrate as you get your little goals completed, but more importantly, if you pay off $500 one month, try to do a little bit more the next month, and you'll see how your progress grows over time.
And then when you're debt-free, it's really possible, and you just will feel so good.
Yes, you will, definitely. And don't do it again. I don't want to be covering these things again next year, but don't fall into that trap.
Okay, got it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.